times can he find the mental fortitude to come back and stay in there? And especially now against this caliber of player, it's going to be exceptionally difficult for him to be with that kind of a deficit and make it back again against Xiaohei, I feel.
Exactly. Stream Monsters, I have the Twitch chat open, so feel free to send us your powers, send us your... Look at the effort from Shenlong already. Okay, if you watch you're going to have, because of the format of the screen, you're going to have a chance to see the camera views of the players' faces, and I definitely recommend you keep an eye on Shenlong because he's very visual with his emotions.
Very intense, definitely, for sure. You could see the grimaces of sheer pain sometimes from how close those matches were going, the sheer strain it was putting on him. So being visibly under that much pressure and still making it this far from loser's bracket from round 1.
Yeah.
Maybe he would have even preferred for the tournament to continue yesterday just to keep up that momentum. Or 2 days ago, rather, that'll be. Okay, so looking at the friendship levels already for Xiaohei, a little bit of a mixed bag. He's going with Iori, Chris, Daimon. Chizuru, Mai, Mature for Chenglong. That's the team he's been running all the way throughout. Mai and Mature in the olden days, maybe not regarded as the greatest of characters, but I think they've definitely improved in people's perceptions. And here we go. Loser semifinals underway. The Iori pressure from Xiaohei immediately in there. Excellent anti-air by Chenglong to maintain his space. Mature, a character definitely about space control, then establishing her offense with the 2-hit hop B being absolutely incredible.
I'm waiting to see that. Oh, wow. But this Iori from Xiaohei definitely not backing out. Wow, who does that? Standing A?
Just a little bit too slow there from Chenglong.
So there it is.
Getting a chance to go here. The clock already at 20 seconds. The clock pretty fast at 98, especially compared to later age there. Oh, I think that was maybe a slight flub on the fireball motion from Chenglong. We've seen him come back from worse deficits already, but let's see what he does here.
Yeah, very good space control from Xiaohei at this point. You see they're going to go for the far D.
Crucial guard cancel CD. Chizuru trapping an opponent in the corner is arguably the scariest thing to deal with in the entire game.
And this Chizuru is not getting a space here, but oh, here we go. This could be it now.
Excellent timing. He's watching for the fireballs. Okay, didn't quite have the spacing to combo into the seal.
Oh, stops the run-in. Wow, nice control.
The spacing work from Chenglong here on point, but he has to not get too antsy trying to finish this. The counter hits from the fireballs on the fan jumps can be very brutal, and he's been getting his calls right on Xiaohei's approaches very, very nicely with Chizuru so far. We'll go to round 3 with Orochi Chris approaching.
Wow. Okay, here we go, yep. And of course, that CD is going to be a very, very used tool from Chris.
I like the idea of guard cancel CDing against the Phantom just to push Chizuru into the corner.
Oh,
no respect. No respect for the kind of YOLO mix-up attempt there.
Yeah. Here we go. Oh, wow.
Anticipation by Xiaohei of the escape attempt. He was waiting for it. The throw, not necessarily a full-on punish there, but still, Chenglong was such a disadvantage that dealing with a throw that quick was pretty much death.
Now this might, as you were saying, commentator's curse. No, here we go.
All right, excellent punish. Pushes towards the corner. Mai's crouch C, an excellent normal to be used just to combo into things from long distances. Oh, they caught that landing. Xiaohei, so on point right now.
Takes advantage of the single moment to block. Gets a throw.
The ambiguous roll mix-up puts Mai at near-death situation here. This is where Chenglong has been at his strongest. Can he maintain that?
Oh, he's got a couple of... No.
And there it is, that jump B from Xiaohei. Rock solid Chris play. Not even having to use the Daimon in that match. Already up 1-0. Chenglong is staring elimination in the face again.
Yeah.
Kind of taking his time to get back into character select.
Shout outs to hydration.
Yeah, you got to keep your physical condition in as good of a shape as you can get for tournaments. You've got to make sure your sleep schedule is right. You got to make sure you're eating right, just to maintain your focus at all times.
So if you think that was a fast match, well, yep, it's going to be like that maybe for a few more, or even Who knows, actually? Who knows?
Yeah, it depends on how much a dominance players manage to establish, but you know, the 98 clock, round clock is also 60 literal seconds, not, it doesn't differ from real life seconds, so they're pretty fast rounds overall between the damage and the clock. All right, Chenglong starting a little bit better until that happens. Back turn in the corner, up, ambiguous roll, gets to the other side.
Oh, gets the block. Pins her into the corner.
Right, anticipating the hob, but after what was just one series from Chenglong, he just fell under that Iori pressure. Very quickly, his mature is eliminated.
Pretty much shut down all the options. And Shizuru again against wants to kind of get a kind of mid-screen kind of distance.
Combos into the seal. That's a huge start. Iori, no special moves available now. Only guard cancels. All right, the seal's off.
Back, yeah.
Look at that spaceman.
Oh, cross under. Wow, okay.
Xiaohei, the moments Xiaohei chooses to move have been so incredibly precise throughout the set so far.
Runs in upwards, but no CD. And of course, waiting for some sort of fireball. Wow, there's DB.
Getting a little bit overzealous there, Chenglong. There's the Phantom. Gets called out with the fireball. Counter hit damage, more than enough.
Right. Oh, okay.
All right, Mai coming in now for Chenglong.
All right, here we go.
Needs to take down this Iori as soon as humanly possible. Chenglong in deep trouble here. Oh, gets caught, and the back turned hard knockdown. Okay, doesn't try to make use of it, just goes for a normal mix-up. All right, I like the run-up throw, but Xiaohei has been one of the best at dealing with those. All right, the big call. He was like, you know what? I still have two characters. It's a fair risk to take.
Yeah, that was it. But Mai's up against it now. But as we said before, she's got all the tools. But oh boy,
safe spacing there, but still Xiaohei moving around in ways that is making it hard to land clean hits on him, making it harder for Chenglong to try to engineer this comeback right now.
To the corner. Tries to get the throw, but
Xiaohei is just unthrowable right now.
Oh, he's controlling that space again with the overhead. Okay, here we go.
Well placed, Kachosen. Oh, the anti-air sweep.
Oh, and a counter.
There it is. And just like that, Chenglong's story is over just in those few minutes it took for Xiaohei to figure out his neutral, and just that was kind of dominant, actually. Xiaohei just maybe looking a bit more, you know, looking a bit more for that consistency to establish what people have been saying about him before this tournament, that he is no less of a kof98 legacy player than Dako or Xiaohei.
Yeah, as we were saying yesterday. Yeah, Xiaohei has a name for himself as well, and he's definitely going to continue to establish that in this tournament. I guess he's minimum top 3, so
yes,
that's it.
About as good as you can get, but all three of the guys remaining in this, their absolute lowest acceptable goal at this point is winning the thing. That's just how it goes for all three of them. Xiaohei versus Dako is next. We talked a little bit about the storylines. These two have been sort of the legendary duo of kof98 for pretty much anyone who's followed the game is very, very familiar with both of them. Their legendary matches over the years, so it's really going to come down to a story that kind of tells itself with these guys. They're absolutely both incredible players.
It's been going on for so long, and if you remember, you might have remembered that there was an advert on Chinese TV that kind of featured their partnership when they were young, and how they used to go to the arcade, and Dako was giving out coins to Xiaohei to keep playing. I'm not sure how much that was based on reality, but it was an interesting promotion for the whole esports.
They might have used a little bit of inspiration from their actual real-life exploits in arcades. These guys have been at it for ages. Xiaohei also has branched out more into some other games. He's had probably the most success out of the older generation of players from the '98 era of transitioning into the newer KOFs. He has been a champion in big majors, both for KOF 13 and 14, being the last Evo champion for 13.
Yeah.
But he's also transitioned into Street Fighter quite well, both Street Fighters 4 and 5. So he's really made a name for himself in general as competitive fighting game player on more than one front. Dako has tried as well.
Yeah, Dako's been traveling a bit as well and playing Street Fighter, I think, if I remember.
As far as competition, Dako, I guess, has moved a bit more into, as far as fighting games in general, being more of a social media personality kind of deal. Does a lot of streams, just as last night as we were just hanging out having the amazing dinner that the World Tour staff had arranged for us. He did a little stream to show all of his followers back home what was happening, to introduce all the players. Just that's the kind of thing he's been doing recently, as far as I'm aware, that I've seen him do at other tournaments.
Yeah, I think we had three streamers last night streaming the dinner, and I think it was E.T.,
of course,
Bon, and as you said, Dako.
Dako, yeah.
So it was quite funny. Everyone had some material. SNK was there as well, which was quite I guess, an honor for us all, really.
It is, yeah. They've been making these games that we love for ages, and it's just so nice to actually see representation from them at these tournaments. They do wholeheartedly support the Neo Geo World Tour as well. They've been putting in their weight behind it, and it's manifesting in us being able to bring this excellent KOF action to you. Shoutouts to Brook while we have the chance for being the global sponsor of the World Tour. All right, we talked about the matchups we can expect, so it's really all about. It's probably going to be Kyo versus Chizuru is probably the opener. Although Dako might try to throw Iori up front for the fireball game that we've seen Iori players employ against Chizuru. Some of the Kyo players were even picking EX Kyo just to have that option against her to try to counter hit the Phantoms. But Dako, very much a Rekka Kyo player. He's not going to pick EX Kyo. That's 100%.
So we're about to start, so I'll quickly give some shout-outs before I forget. TCCR Joe, Tamashi Eater, Tortita. I see you guys in the chat. Thanks for tuning in. Tamashi Eater, did I already say that? I don't know. That's something Fat Boy. Jun. Yeah, Desmond. Yo.
Desmond, hope you're doing all right, sir.
So SNK isn't dead, remembers GGPO yesterday. I wasn't going to say that, but yeah, Dako is yesterday. Oh no, spoiler!
Right.
Spoiler!
Iori up front,
Here we go.
Just because of that option. One counter hit fireball against Chizuru's Phantoms is a lot of damage. But then again, nobody uses the Phantoms as well as Xiaohai does, so it's going to be interesting to see.
The purple versus the pink. Nice color scheme.
Timing on that red, the run-up Phantom.
Wow!
Could that have been a better start?
No, I don't think so.
That was absolutely excellent. But keep in mind, Xiaohai has been a slow starter in most of the matches he's played, so do not take this as a full indication of what might happen in the set. Iori mirror match. Xiaohai has been typically touted as arguably the best Iori of all time, with Dako typically being touted as the best Kyo. But as we're seeing, that those kind of monikers don't mean much in match when Dako's Iori can also do what he's been doing so far. Xiaohai gets in though, reads the run up crouch B, and hops over it.
Stops the jump there from Dako. But touching, oh
my goodness. Just the tiniest bit of invincibility there on the super, just enough for him to get in there.
Yeah.
All right, Iori for Xiaohai continuing with the pressure here.
6, 5, 4, 3.
Yeah, Dako's not going to be able to take this round, but he was trying to make some profit off of it. Still, Xiaohai with a well-placed standing A, showing just his knowledge of hitboxes and spacing in this game being on another level. All right, here comes Kyo for Dako.
Oh, and I was just about to say that knowledge from Xiaohai.
You can see a lot of heavy anticipation in the way they play. A lot of normals being planted where they expect the opponent to move.
Exactly.
Based on years upon years of data gathered on each other.
Let's see who's going to download who. He hops over the fire.
He was a little bit too far. He tried to go, I think, for far stance C to Dokugami.
Gale. Full damage.
Is that it? Not quite, but hard knockdown. Xiaohai continues the pressure. Dako gets out.
Whoa!
He tried to maybe bait a DP or look for a command grab, then escape. Something. He wanted Xiaohai to do something on that wake up. And his skill goes down. Orochi Chris, the only character left for him at this point. They do both anchor this character.
but this is Yuri. This is Xiaohai's character. So watching Chris is still going to have a big problem dealing with this. Of course, he's ready with that DP. And
Look at that slide.
Of course, the commentator's curse, he's getting beaten up. On the other side, yeah. Oh, wow.
And put himself in a punishable on-hit situation. Okay, he had the guts to do that. He was within chip damage range anyway, so now Chris versus Chris. Again, a reminder, this is best 3 out of 5 winners finals.
Oh. Oh, the CDs. Here we go.
Xiaohai trapped in the corner. Big trouble for him. No more meters left. If he gets put into a pressure situation here, he's not going to be able to escape very easily.
Nice.
Oh, never mind. He just shuts me up with that.
And it's already turning around. Where's that jump A? Oh!
Oh, what a throw tech.
There's a jump C.
Oh,
rolls back. Overhead. It's coming down and oh, wow! He gets the grab!
My goodness. Just walks in with a proximity unblockable. Who has the guts to do that?
Where did that come from?
And he activated it at, basically he just walked into pixel perfect range for that to activate. If you guys don't know, that's a proximity unblockable. It works kind of like a command grab. You do it and it only activates at a certain range. If you do the command outside of grab range, it doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
So for Xiaohai to walk into that, he stepped into exactly pixel perfect range for it to actually activate.
Here we go. The second game.
All right, yeah, no character switches, and Xiaohai being able to overcome the slow start with Chizuru into winning game 1. Oh man, where do you go? Where do you go? A couple of easy hits for Xiaohai here.
Damage seriously been done. Guard crush, and here we go. There's the seal.
Just like that. Just like that. That is Xiaohai Chizuru going to work. This has basically been the pattern of his play. Game 1 kind of feels things out. Game 2, Chizuru just activates that momentum and just gets going.
Webcam check, guys. Check out the emotions. Here we go. Oh, yes.
He wasn't feeling the attempt to link it to close C there, was Dako, so not as much damage as he would have liked. Trade still fine for Xiaohai. DP puts him back in the corner.
Which block? Yeah, it's like choices are made. Oh, the tick damage.
And you see that Chizuru, she can either send the Phantom and be with it or not, and Xiaohai typically doesn't choose to follow in, but he mixes up Dako by going in that time when he was within about chip damage of death. Just to send him into panic mode there, and it obviously worked.
Yeah. Xiaohai getting ruthless right now. This is trying to.
Excellent guard cancel roll, but the punish not quite working out. No Rochinage to finish that combo.
Oh. Can you jump? No, no. Stand still. Yeah. Anticipating the jump in there. That stand B. Coming in.
Oh, so. Yeah, best 3 out of 5, just to remind you guys about what's happening with that. Corner pressure from Chizuru here, and Chizuru OCV incoming potentially for Xiaohai. There it is, guard cancel CD. One of the biggest checkmate positions to be in 98 is to have that little life when your opponent has 1 meter.
Yeah, I was like, okay, he's not anti-airing. but yeah, he doesn't need to. But you know, Xiaohai is going to do this with a bit more style. Well, okay, fair enough. It's a win to win.
Well, Dako's been given a lot to think about here. I've never seen him pick a different team in these top-level majors. Okay, having a little bit of discussion here.
It's okay. It's between friends. It's fine.
Oh, yeah, these guys have known each other for literally over 2 decades at this point. So, Dako may be going back on one of his character picks here. No, he's stuck with it.
It's funny if you guys can compare with yesterday, because this is the PS4 version and it should be arcade perfect. So the relationships should change today. It's another day.
Right, so if somebody planned out their order based on yesterday's relationships between the characters, their meter transfers might not work out.
Yeah. The meter, so deep. Oh. Sails over.
Goodness, just the ranges that Xiaohai is confirming at sometimes. I didn't quite feel that one. Right, doesn't feel like using the meter to seal there.
Oh, wow, the bravery.
Okay, this is where Yuri can really go to work here. Never mind, Xiaohai just jumps out.
What?
The opportunity, hard knockdown here. Chance to take out Chizuru.
We're going to use these meters now.
Oh my goodness. And you can see sometimes the way with the timing that Chizuru launches her phantoms at, sometimes if the screen scrolling decides to lock, he gets stuck in a pressure situation against her there. It's really hard to handle. Xiaohai with a jump back D, not allowing Dako to extend any pressure there. Okay.
Oh, just under.
And there's a knockdown.
Wow, he just took the fireball? Okay. I'd love to say I know why, but you know.
All right, Xiaohai with that jump C, air to air, chasing down Dako. Takes that round pretty quickly. Should be close to full health again here.
I think I see a little tension on Xiaohai's face. Chizuru's out of the way now, so it's down to another. Oh, here we go!
Dokugami chain, excellent chase down with a throw into the corner.
Don't jump. CD. Oh, here we go.
Xiaohai, I don't think he truly established enough of a calm enough situation to go for that command grab there. A bit of a hasty decision on his part. Rare mistake in judgment from him.
Some good mutual respect here. Throwing in the CD counters to push them back. Ooh. And the punish.
The hop forward, definitely a little bit foolhardy from Dako, and it's got him stuck in the corner now. Really tough situation. No meter. There's the guard crush, but Xiaohai not capitalizing.
Wow, gets a throw in. Goes for the cross up. No, wow, I couldn't even see that.
How Dako did, I don't know, but he found his block.
Yeah.
Has Chris trapped in the corner.
Who's going to jump in?
He's anticipating, because Xiaohai has been jumping forward in a lot of those instances, so it's not a bad call from Dako. He wanted something with that counter attempt there, but it just never came.
Yeah, one of the most satisfying things is to get the counter on Chris's slide. But there we go, these are not predictable players. Wow.
Xiaohai has a lot of meters, so a lot of ability to just reset momentum on any blocked attack.
There's that jump pay.
Yeah, definitely want to throw that in a little bit just for the speed over the hitbox of the jump CD.
Exactly, and a lot of these moves are designed to beat each other. You just have to press the right button at the right time.
Guard cancel CD from Dako not panning out. He's only got 1 meter. Okay,
oh,
and he uses it in the best way possible. Xiaohai on the ropes.
Don't know if you guys can hear the crowd, but they are getting hyped for this.
Oh god, the guard meter getting
down.
Life lead established.
Tries to
Dako
run away.
Oh, he got him! He got him! Dako! Clutch, super clutch slide there. That was just like he waited for a couple of movements, then he read that back roll, back dash, whatever. He wanted the backwards movement to catch with that. Just exceptionally clutch play by Dako. And I think that's the first game Xiaohai has dropped since we started these global finals.
Well, if there's anyone to drop a game against, it's definitely Dako. My old friend, my old buddy, my training partner. We know each other so well. It's got to go out like this. All right, here we go. So that tiny little break might have been the key for Dako to get a little bit of his composure back.
Might have been, and Xiaohai with a very uncommon character switch. He's picked Mai. Now let's get real about something. Xiaohai can literally play random select in this game and show proficiency with most, if not all, characters he gets. So he can probably handle this character, but I gotta wonder about the mentality behind the actual switch.
The Stampy, of course, is a great tool here. And the Hammer Fist as well, down A. But of course...
Good whip punish. He went for a second one.
Too far. Nice.
Xiaohai just jumping out of there. He's like, you know what, I get head out of the air, that's fine. If I get head on the ground, I'm dead.
Wow, that animation, I thought that was a dizzy. The bodyguard's coming in. But Riembu's good anti-air as well. Just keeping the spacing. There it is.
Went out of there. Ooh! What a call with that projectile there. At such a risky range, too. He wasn't too far out of Outagami range there. Yeah, that standing B against Kyo and Iori's hops especially can be actually quite a bit of a headache.
Yeah. I wonder if that, do you think that hits crouchers? It doesn't look like it, but it might do. And you might have seen a few other standing Bs like Chizuru's. That definitely doesn't hit crouches, but it's perfectly there for hop-ins.
All right, there down goes Mai. We're back at parity here, and back in this scenario with both the Ioris full health, second versus second.
Okay.
Keeps chasing. Oh, okay. Decent conversion there. Reese's situation.
Oh, and Xiaohai into the corner. Gets Scumgeld. Crouching scene to the wreckers. Oh!
And he waited, but he didn't block.
Doesn't respect the cross under. Jump B. Oh, falls on the fire. Baiting something here.
Dako's reads on the movement have been on point. Oh, he almost had that one as well.
What's he gonna do? Fishing.
The fireball to try. Oh, there it is.
Oh, yeah, bait.
Well, now, just that little break, as you mentioned, might have just helped Dako gather his thoughts properly for this. He's feeling the momentum now. You can see him getting a little bit more animated.
He had a feeling that DP was coming because any other punish that would have got set on fire.
Nice neutral hop B. It's a great defensive usage of the hop B.
Oh!
Just a little bit too slow on the confirm there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, doesn't need to use the meter. Great presence of mind. Builds a lot of meter instead. And we're back to the Orochi Chris mirror match. Xiaohai on set point. All right, decent trade for Dako here. Oh, got him with it.
Blocks the overhead. Okay, air block. Oh, but here we go. Counter conversion.
Air blocks. Good stuff there by Dako.
Oh, good aside. Down forward C.
Wow, Dako just bullying his way out of the corner there.
But now he's up against it.
We're going to cancel roll.
Big CD's going to take it. He's going to be very careful. There's bars everywhere.
Oh, the sweep. Risky by Dako. He's doing as well as he can here looking at this situation. Got him with a cross-up, but doesn't combo.
2 CD counters and it's over, but he's not going for it.
Oh, keeps him in the corner. Oh, that was risky.
What's going on?
Dako chasing. There it is. Jump back CD by Xiaohai seals it. He's shaking his head. He does not feel happy about that performance.
Like, why didn't you just kill me? I'm like, no. I want to let you try. You know. Oh, man.
Just another day, just another set between Dako and Xiaohai, but you saw the quality on display there, and it was like a 2-game difference that easily could have been won, and easily could have also been Dako's win. That's the kind of match we were having right there. A punish on that slide, or just a slightly deeper cross-up earlier, that would have been 2-2. Those are the fine margins.
Ah, dear. What are you going to do? Slide all day, jump CD all day, but it's not that easy.
No.
And you see those preemptive standees. Like, oh, you're going to jump again? Okay, here we go. Whoop.
You just kept nailing him with those. Dako had like a really good series going there, but because he was on so little life, he was always just one call away, exactly like that. Just one wrong call from losing. It was just, he didn't have enough to work with there as far as risk reward. But hey, he's going to have to immediately get back on the saddle again to fight Xiaohei. So Dako potentially a little bit in for the long haul here. If he beats Xiaohei, maybe Xiaohei beats him, and we get to see Xiaohei versus Xiaohai. Who knows?
I wouldn't mind seeing a run back, but yeah, I guess you guys, well, we'll see. We'll see what's going to happen next. Right,
that is... there are no two ways about what set we have coming up next. We've seen the characters from both players. Xiaohei, now that I think about it, he's the only Daimon in top 4, which is a pretty surprising statistic in and of itself.
Well, has he been sticking with Daimon every time?
For the most part, yeah.
Okay.
As far as I've been aware, it's just that there are some sets where he didn't necessarily get to use Daimon because, he's the anchor. But he has mostly stuck with the character throughout.
As we know, with if we get to see Orochi Chris on anchor, the Daimon and Chris matchup is interesting to say the least.
Certain intricacies in the interactions between the two. Because I guess, Daimon, we know he's a wall. He's a wall on the ground and against the air. His aerials can be a little bit suspect. They're not as all-covering as his ground normals. So if Chris is able to utilize things like the slide and his own jump CD with good timing to try to get Daimon off the ground, that could help make a difference.
Of course, we're watching Chris with his own grab. Very dangerous, but if he could get Chris to pause for just 1 second, he can get his own grab in there.
That's the idea. This is also, as loser's final set, is going to be best 3 out of 5.
Alrighty.
Okay, looks like they are ready to go. I noticed the button config is going a little bit faster today, and I think that's partially because since these guys have played in the same arcade scene for so long, they probably all use the same configuration. So it's kind of funny with KOF cabinets because from region to region you find, depending on the layout of the cabinet, just the buttons laid out in all sorts of different ways. They're sort of each layouts different specific to regions. But, all right, losers finals underway. Taco starting with Kyo against Xiaohei's Iori.
The eternal rivalry. Nice trade. Here we go.
Well, that's what's so dangerous about Iori with Farsi. He can combo Tarekas from so far. He gets him with the cross-up.
Easy.
My goodness. All right, all right.
Okay.
That was a sequence. Xiaohei, one poke into Rekka's, one mix-up into Rekka's, stun, done deal. Excellent, excellent start. Read that Dako was going to keep poking, stayed on the ground that time, and read him with that Farsi. Let's see how Dako adjusts.
I'm sure everyone is going to be like, yeah, well, obviously he's going to go for the cross-up, but, you know, it could have easily been just a jump in C.
Exactly.
Here we go.
Xiaohei firmly in control so far. Frame traps. He just kept going for it, anticipating that Xiaohei would try to approach.
Wow, jumping in.
Xiaohei keeping his cool after taking those 2 Rekka series. Still managing to work his way out of the corner.
Hope you guys are taking notes of these strings. They are very solid.
Oh, there it is. And that, not that easy of a confirm to pull off. Crouch B, crouch A, forward A has a fairly strict timing on it to get it. And if you mess it up, the forward A just doesn't connect properly.
Okay, so here is the Daimon.
Yeah, he's putting him second, which is different to what he was doing before.
Yuri definitely doesn't want to let him get closer than that. For that range, yeah, here we go. Oh, he goes for the run-in grab.
That was very, very risky, and he lost a lot of life for it. And kof98, all characters have the same health, so he doesn't have the privilege of more life as a big body character.
He's coming in, but he gets racket in the face. And
no, not the strongest starter. Caught the backdash with stand D. And after all that effort from Dako, he's the one who's down to his last character here.
Here's that matchup we're talking about. There's the slide. Breaks the guard, takes a risk.
Chris with a slightly, probably longer effective range on what kind of things he can do. But Daimon within his own range, the scarier character with a lot more mix-up potential.
Who's going to press that CD button first? Oh, I think I saw a grab attempt.
And we're seeing this anchor matchup that is probably going to define our top 3 here. Dako with the empty jump low. Excellent catch with the slide there on Xiaohei's neutral jump.
The aggression is real. Tries to get some space with the CD counter. Roll back, sorry. Nice jump C. Oh, gets
there
into
it
the
is.
cross up.
You're seeing so much anticipation here. Dako, he was thinking, you know what, he's probably going to run in and try to hit me low. That feels like the safest option he'll go for. So if I just top at the distance, that would cross up right about here.
Right about there. Oh, man.
Shows you also the familiarity between these guys. Just to be able to get that heavy of a read on a player of Xiaohei's caliber, you need to be highly familiar with what kind of offense he likes to play, and Dako will have that familiarity.
Here we go then. Game 2, don't forget it's his best of 5.
That standing A, just stopping Iori's hitbox from clean across the universe. Let's see, another good anti-air there. Ah, he didn't get anything off of that. All right, keeps it simpler. Oh, where are you going to go? Super fast stun.
Excellent positioning.
Yep, and he calculated the damage exactly to try to get maximum meter build on that finish as well. Good stuff to Dako.
Now the counter. Beautiful read. You hear the respect there. Credit buttons.
All right, you can see Daimon's big Getta's going to work here. A couple of quick pokes and kills already over half life out here.
There's that jump D.
Stand D, he'll be fine with that trade, but he won't want to take too many more of those. Standing C, anticipating an attempt at a counter poke from Dako, and he was right, but just a little bit off on the timing.
I wonder if we're going to see a counter from Daimon.
Direct hits with CD, no more meters left for Xiaohei, so it could be troublesome for him if he gets placed under pressure here.
He's so fast he can sneak in those crouching Bs all in a fireball.
Yeah, at the distance where Daimon typically likes to poke, so pretty smart choice there. But could be very risky if he gets the call wrong.
See, they already out-called him there with a jump CD. That normally gets so much damage. Oh, wow!
He caught the startup of what looked like a far C with that crouch A. Excellent work there by Dako, and he has made Daimon not too big of a factor in this set so far.
He's now got 4 bars. Okay, down to 3.
Oh, almost caught that landing frame.
Bang, bang. There's anticipation.
Oh, there it is. Barely messed up his anti-air attempt there. Got hit, and that was it. That was going to be it every time.
So here we go, Chris and Caress. I think he's trying again to get that. Oh, Dako. Wow.
Not sure exactly. I guess Xiaohei was potentially looking for a cross up there. That's why he got hit.
Just walks in, doesn't care.
All right, good jump C to regain a little bit of space. Xiaohei in a lot of trouble here.
Instant jump after that roll, and he gets it again.
And again, that's the same situation. I guess he's anticipating a cross up there. Keeps getting hit in the front, and Dako, very nicely done to go 2-0 up and potentially on the way to a run back against Xiaohei.
Yeah, and Xiaohei definitely having a think now. Maybe a change of characters, but as you were saying, I think he's stuck with Daimon pretty much throughout the whole tournament.
Yeah, I haven't seen much in the way of other picks from him. Okay, yeah, looks like just taking a breather, trying to think about things. All right, no order change, no character change. Game 3, Dako on set point.
Set point already. What's going on? Nice. But you can see there the confidence is definitely a factor because he's jumping in on Iori. Who does that?
Yeah, Iori typically one of the strongest anti-airing characters in the game. Oh, what a run-up crouch B. Dako have been catching those. Ooh, I'm not sure what he attempted there. Maybe the counter. And yeah, gets caught blocking low as well, potentially anticipating another crouch B starter. Dako just a little bit off the pace in that round, and it's Kyo dying for it very, very quickly.
Nice conversion. Oh! Oh! Yeah, I can do that.
Regains the space. Smart choice.
Oh, the mind games.
I see a little bit of a change of tempo from Xiaohei and a little bit of change in terms of the options he's choosing at the same ranges. But Dako, again, finds the right time to hop in on a whiff and gets that full super punish.
See that bait, then runs into the stand D. Denying every other attempt with CD into the corner. Rip. Okay. Yeah.
There's Daimon coming in. Let's see if we can do a little bit better with him this time. Daimon has not been much of a factor in this set so far. All right, big trade. Daimon will have the damage advantage in poking trade situations.
Oh, he gets the cross up. Daimon being very, very hungry, perhaps too much. Oh, gets a double. Chris is just completely oblivious.
Oh, he just...
Oh, that's...
Wow, that was cheeky by Dako, but it was the best way for him to maximize his damage and be able to take out Daimon that way.
Dako feeling it.
All right, big throw tech there.
Punishes the walk-in attempts.
One for the ambiguous roll mix-up. Dako still with a decent advantage here.
He's just pressing those buttons.
Defensive throw. Try to confuse him with the offensive setup there, then tried to back out, anticipating a reversal. Oh, his run up close.
He's reading all these movements. Oh, he's making the calls.
Dako Ziori on fire at the moment, potentially about to just eliminate Xiaohei 3-0. All right, there's the checkmate, and Xiaohei still got a lot of work to do here.
Okay, let's see. It's a third of his life. Could chip it away. Wow! Oh! He didn't believe! Oh!
That should be it. That's it. Dako takes out Xiaohei with a pretty convincing 3-0. And that'll mean that Dako gets to just keep running the gauntlet right back into a run back with